information. So this is why people create webinars. People create webinars, people create blogs, people create websites so they can build their own brand. And then in that brand, they can go ahead and share their ideas, their opportunities, content, or whatever that may be. Now, that being said, I'm going to post my brand, which is The Legacy, and I'm going to share it on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. And then I'm going to add a link for the opportunity of The Legacy, and I'm going to add some keywords. This here is going to get us found immediately on social media, these keywords. Hashtagging, let me see, if I put branding here, the system automatically finds exactly what I need to post to get people to see my post immediately. So branding, influence, social media, these are keywords that I want to use that will get me seen immediately. Let me go ahead and delete this. I don't know why that says that. Here we go. And then I'm going to click on share. Post now, and it's going to be posted on my social accounts. Now you have the ability to create brands, your branding on these images on social media and schedule it using the first product that you have access to, which when you join the $25 Legacy. This is very important, and this is why we teach this every day. If you're not branding yourself, if you're not promoting your company, then you're not making any money. You cannot make money if you're not advertising somehow, some way. You have to have a consistent flow of people either hitting your website, filling out your form, you're either capturing leads, you're doing something that's going to create an overflow of customers or leads, and then eventually they turn into customers. It's called lead generation. Great way to do that is obviously is graphics. Graphics, making a great graphic and getting people to see your images and the products or whatever that may be on that photo, maybe a message, anything on that photo. Photo speaks 1,000 words. A photo speaks 1,000 words. So you can create some great content, great photos, and you do not need special, like amazing software that you're going to spend thousands and thousands of dollars for. There's a few programs that I use today that I do not pay a single penny for, and I use to create some great graphics. I add my content on there, I add some images, and sometimes I even create my own transparent images using that software. And today we're going to go over that. Showing the social schedule, it's phenomenal stuff. Great stuff for you to go ahead and start creating some great content and photos. This image here, as you can see, this is a cover photo. Cover photos are great because this is going to, when someone goes to your Facebook account and the first thing they see is your cover photo. Second, your profile account. You want to have an image that speaks to them, and they automatically know what you are about just from your cover photo, just from your profile image. Okay, I'm a businessman, so I wanted them to see that I am a businessman. So what I created was my profile image with the suit. And myself in the suit, in my profile image. That's what I wanted to see. I also wanted to see that I'm promoting this company, which is $25 Legacy, which is the company we own. I want them to see that. I want them to know exactly what I'm about. That's the first thing. So what did I need to do is create some great images. Now, this image was just the background. I added the gentleman, and I added the text. I added the color to the text, and so on. So we're going to show you how to create images like this that's going to get people to see, oh, man, that's a nice image. He must have spent a lot of money to create that image. Technically, this cost me $0, and I'm going to give you some tips and tricks exactly what I've done to create images like this. There's two different softwares I use. First one is Pixlr. Pixlr is a program that I use to create transparent images, and then you can stack images onto images. If you really use Pixlr, get to really use Pixlr 100% of the time, if you really get to know the in and outs of Pixlr, you don't need Adobe Photoshop. You can use Pixlr for a lot of great things. Transparent images. You can use the Express or the editor. I usually launch the web application, which is easiest for me because this is the box that you're going to see on your upper left-hand corner. And then this is going to help you create these images, add transparent. But the only thing we're going to do here is create transparent images. We're not going to go into a detailed training on Pixlr. We're just going to create transparent images. So that's the only reason why I have this open. Now, Google has images that look great. These are HD images that you can add your content to. Again, as long as there's no watermark, or as long as there's nothing that promotes another company, I would use it. So, as you can see here, this image is of a turtle with a hat on, and it's raining, and there's nothing around it but this picture. You can create some great stuff using this alone, whether it be text, whether it be promoting your business. Depending on what you're selling, you can really start creating some great images to get eyes on your brand, maybe eyes on your website, things of that nature. So, what would I do in this particular instance? I'm going to save the image to my computer, which I've already done. There are some other images as well of people. You can use people as well, as long as obviously they have no watermark. And if they're JPG, meaning JPEG, that they have a background like this here, there's a white background. As you can see, this is a watermark. I will not use this, but just for demonstration purposes, this background is all white, and it's a JPEG, meaning it's not a PNG. It's not transparent. So what we're going to do is show you how to create and make this image transparent. Not this particular image because it's watermarked, so I won't be using this one, but one similar to it. And I'm going to show you how to remove the white background so you'll just have the people. This is a great way for you to add an image and then stack the people into that image. So you can add these people to whatever background you want. It can even be a background of your company. Maybe your company has a background wallpaper for the caption page or landing page, and you just want to add these people there with some text around them, indicating that they're happy, excited, etc. Entirely up to you. We're going to show you how to create stuff like this. It's going to be easy to do, and it's just a great way for you to get your name and your brand out there. It creates a buzz on your social sites. People start sharing, they start liking it, and when they start sharing, there's people that you don't know that are actually looking at that image and so on. Again, I don't need to go too much into that explanation. I'm sure you guys understand. It takes a tiny bit of work, not a lot of time. It really does not take a lot of time. And the software that I use, one of the softwares I use is ScreenPresso. Let me delete that one. Let's see. We don't need that. ScreenPresso is a great image editor. It's called ScreenPresso.com. If you want to write it in the chat box there, Pat, for everybody to get their hands on it. But this is an image here. This is ScreenPresso. This is an image I saved to the computer. That's the one that I just showed you here. All I did was save it to my computer. Or with ScreenPresso, what you can do is once you have the application downloaded on your computer, you hit the print screen on your keyboard. You hit the print screen on your keyboard, and then what will happen? It'll bring out the I don't know what you call this, but I call it the measure. It measures the picture, and then you can just pretty much take a snippet of the image, like I'm doing now. I'm taking a snippet, and then on the bottom right-hand corner, if you can see that there, it gives you a close-up of how far or how big the image is going to be, and then you just scroll down. I don't know if you can see this. Can you see this? Me actually doing this? Crosshairs. Thank you, Wayne. Yeah, this is the crosshairs, and you can bring it right down and start right over the image, exactly how I'm doing here. And once you have the image in its entirety, you let go of the mouse, and it takes a identical picture of it right here, as you can see. And now you have the image. What's great about ScreenPresso is you can actually add more images, more text to it. You can add just regular text. Now these text formats here, you can change anytime you like. etc. This is a free editing software. It's called ScreenPresso. There is an upgrade. If you guys want to upgrade, I would encourage you to do so because this is some great stuff here, and they really give you a phenomenal array of tools to use. So I'm going to go ahead and actually add some text to this. I'm going to call it Turtle Shine, because there is a company called Turtle Shine, I believe, and they have like an automobile liquid that makes your car really shine, whether it be the wax or the tire shine. But I'm gonna call it Turtle Shine because it's rainy. He's got the hat on, and we're just gonna make it so it goes with the picture. And then I'm gonna put get your shine on. Again, this is just a text, and you can add it anywhere you like. You can then change the color of the text. If you want it brown, you can then create more colors. If you want it pink, you can add pink. Click OK. You can change the darker color. You can change the shadow, the font size, the font type. I mean, this thing really has a phenomenal array of font sizes and editable software built within it. And I use this thing daily because it's really great. And then you can change the background to the shadow of the text using the glow color. The glow color will change the background color of the text. And then you can change to red, green, yellow, any color you like. Again, click on more colors here in the bottom so that way you can select a different variety of colors. Then you can make your own custom color, which is here. So again, define custom colors and so on. So you can really, if you're really an artist, get down and dirty. You know what I mean? It's not mixing colors, which is too much for me. But so I'm not gonna get into that. But as you can see here, you can change the fonts to whatever you like, and it gets creative. You can create some great looking advertising. That's right. Right within this editable software, as you can see here, I'm going to change the font size, make it a little larger so it can be legible. And here we go. See Turtle Shine, get your shine on. If you were promoting a particular product or software, you can do it like that. And then you can center it. So if you want to bring it all the way out here like this and kind of get it towards the middle, then you would click on this little orange box and then click on the center, and now it's dead center. And then you can even change more of the size of the text so it can stand out. What I love about this, it gives you ability to create arrows. You can add arrows if you would like to. Change the colors, add any arrow you like. So if you wanted to kind of point out the turtle shine, you can just put the arrow on it just like that. You can easily create these arrows. You can change the color of the arrows. If you want it to be blue, it will automatically change to blue. You can have it red, green, yellow, your choice. Again, this is powerful and it's phenomenal. Again, I use this daily for my software, for my images, so I can create some great stuff. And then what I'll do is I'll take this image and post it on Facebook using my social scheduler. So I'll create about 3, 4, 5 images, possibly a week. Once you upload them to your the social scheduler will keep it stored so you can use it for later use inside of the platform. So that way you don't have to keep creating them over and over, but you'll have it there. So in case a month, 2 months down the line you want to post it again, you can do so. So that's the great stuff about that. I'm going to go ahead and add this arrow. I'm going to make it red because red usually stands out. I'm going to go ahead and, you can move it around, take it, put it anywhere you like. That's another great thing to add. We can also, I'm going to take this text, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to delete this box. And what I'm going to do is make it look like the turtle's talking. So you have the ability to create, as you can see, this little symbol here next to the A, this is the comment box or chat box or whatever you want to call it for the actual photo. I can click on the photo, add the chat box here, and make it look like the turtle's going to be talking and doing the advertising for me, which you've probably seen many ads where they allow or they add a box like this and send it so where whoever the comment box is under, they're doing the talking. And I'm just going to go ahead and paste that text right inside, and voila. And now the turtle's saying, Turtle turtle shine, get your shine on. So you get the idea. Again, I'm gonna change it from Arial to, let's see, Calibri. Calibri is good. I mean, you can change the font size. You can make it bold, so that way it's a little bit more legible. You can change italicize. You can underline it. Again, it's entirely up to you. I like it centered. I'm going to change the font size to a bit bigger, just so you guys can see it. There you go. Turtle shine, get your shine on, and then this arrow here is pointing. Well, we don't need the arrow, but I just want to give you an idea. Now you can change the glow of the box, to a yellow, so it stands out a little bit more, as you can see here. We can then change the text inside to, black if you want, so you don't have to have it blue. That way it's legible. Or, depending on the colors of your product or your brand, kind of want to keep it in that level or around that area of what the color of your company, brand, or logo is. Majority of the time, that's what custom companies do. That way people can, they'll know if you have a certain color and they know it sticks around with your brand and etc. This is if you're creating some phenomenal content. Now, let's say I wanted to add something here that's going to make it stand out a bit more. Maybe somebody that's excited or happy, just super excited, and I wanted to add that individual on the left-hand side, maybe pointing at the turtle, or just, in awe of the turtle with the hat on, walking in the rain. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But what I love about this phenomenal feature is that you can add photos to the photo. So if you click on this little box here that shows the image, you can use the symbols that they have. These are generic symbols that they have. Again, they're not the greatest. I'd rather get my own, but you can go ahead and click on browse, and now you are in your file or folder where you can get whatever image you please that you got from social media. I'm going to go ahead and add this gentleman here, and then I'm going to see, as you can see, this guy is not transparent. You see the white box around him? This can be a problem. So, what do we do in this instance? Like, you like this image, the guy standing there, you can use this image on any other ad that you like, and you can, make him tall, small, short, whatever, to point at whatever you like. The problem is, there's a white background, and you can't get rid of it. Usually you would need special software to do something like this. What I'm going to show you how to make it transparent, and then add this guy to this image. A little bit of work, but once it's done, you don't have to do it again. So what you're going to do is next, you're going to just minimize this page for now. We're going to go into Pixlr, because this is where we're going to create our transparent image. We're going to click on Launch Web App. This is going to open up the app right there on your desktop. You don't got to do anything special. And then what we're going to do is open image from your computer, because that's where we saved it. And then it's going to ask me where do I want to get it from, and I'm going to click on my ClickBank file, and I'm going to find that image with the gentleman that's pointing. There he is right here. Okay. And I'm going to add him. Now, remember, he had a white background, and we want to get rid of it. So, what do we need to do? What we're going to do is, let me see if I can move this. Okay, I can. Awesome. What we're going to do is I'm going to now select this little wand right here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the photo. There we go. What I've just done is I told the wand makes everything that you want to delete or invert, etc. So it's going to select the entire background and whatever's in the middle. As you can see here, it didn't select this area here. We want this also gone. So what we need to do is hit the Control key on your keyboard and then select that area. Let me go. Hold on 1 second. I made an error. It's the Shift key, not the Control key. I'm sorry. You hit the Shift key and then select the area. It's not the Control key. My apologies. And then you just want to get rid of all the white. You want to get the white that's in his armpit. You want to get the white that's in his background. You want to get rid of all of that. And even that white that's right there, you can't really see it, but that'll show up in your photo, and you don't want that. Let me scroll back. Let me go undo because I got to get that little tiny white piece there. Again, you can leave it if you want. I mean, it's not going to do too much damage, but if you want your photo perfect, you may want to get rid of it. But for now, I'll leave it for now for this particular training. Again, all I've done here is this was a white background and the gentleman was there. All we want is a gentleman. So what we need to do is click on the wand and then click on the photo. It'll select everything, the background and the gentleman. And then all I did is hit the shift key and selected this white area so it can also disappear. Now we're good. Now what I'm going to do is invert selection. What that means is going to select just the person in the photo, not the background. As you can see, there's dots scrolling in the background, and the background is selected, and we don't want that. So go to Edit, and then right down below it's going to say Invert Selection, and select that. Now it's inverted. Now I only have the gentleman. I don't have the background selected any longer. So we're just going to take him and use him only. So, and then I'm going to hit Control C, copy. What that means, I now copy the image, the gentleman, and I'm going to go ahead and make a new image with him as transparent without the background and then save it to my computer, which is very easy. So now I'm just going to go on File, I'm going to click on New Image, and I'm going to title it Man with Hand Pointing. That's it. And then I'm going to make it transparent. Let's see the size here. No, it's not a movie. We'll just leave it. It's already preset. So we'll just leave the preset as is. But we're going to keep it man with hand pointing. And then we're going to click on transparent. And then we're going to click on OK. And now it says show all. Now in here, what I'm going to do is select the box and hit Control V. And now the man's there. This is the image we wanted with a transparent background. So we can get rid of this one. I'm going to get rid of the background. We don't need that any longer. Get rid of this one. No. And then all I'm going to do is save this image right here. So we got the background, we got everything we need, and it looks great. Okay. And then I'm going to save it, man with hand pointing, and I'm going to save it as transparent. PNG transparent full quality, and then click on OK. Now it's going to ask me what folder do I want to add them, and I'm going to go ahead and select Pictures, and I'm going to select ClickBank, and I'm going to click on Save. Done. Now I have the image that I wanted, and now I'm going to add that individual to the photo that I need. And I'm going to go back to ScreenPresso. I'm going to open up the image. I'm going to delete this one, and now I'm going to add the gentleman here. So I go back to Photos, Browse, and Man with Hand Pointing PNG, and then Open. Now I have him here. As you can see, there's no background. And all I'm going to do is paste. And then I'm going to click outside so I can make him smaller because he's too big. I'm just going to grab him and shorten him up. And voila. Now I have the guy that I wanted without a background. And now he's in the image. And so what I can do is take this text and make it look like he's the one speaking. Just like that. And I'm going to go ahead and change the font because the font looks horrible. I'm going to change a different sort of font. Let's see here. I'm just going to find one that kind of stands. There we go. That's not a bad one. And I can change the box, make it a little bit smaller. Change the text size a bit smaller. That way it fits in the box there. Right around there. Good, good, good. And just like that. And as you can see here, this image now it's very different. Why? Because it's the only one that exists. Why? How do I know that? Because I just created it. No one else has this image. No one else has this image, number one. No one has this, they may have the background, but they don't have this image. Why? Because I've just created it. And every single one of you can now create some phenomenal looking images that's going to make your brand or company stand out. Then you can add more people, more images, and so on. It's very easy to do. Again, you have the ability to create some phenomenal images. Add when and if you please, as you can see here, I'm just adding another individual just to give you an idea of what you can do with this. I'm gonna make her the same size. That way it looks like they're doing something. So let's just say I'm promoting my brand, and this is a logo of my brand. This could be the title or headline or subject headline of the brand, and then they're just, in the picture because it has to do with business, etc. and so on. So this image will stand out. Again, if I don't like the background, I can take them to and then take this image and change it and remove the background and then add them to that particular image. So if I had a logo or brand here, which would be probably even better than the turtle that we see now. But again, I just wanted to give you a demonstration of what you really can do with this type of software. Again, the softwares that I use is ScreenPresso and Pixlr. Pixlr will help you make it transparent. ScreenPresso will help you add quick content, add quick photos on here. You can then blur stuff out if you don't want it. You can then add circles, boxes, frames, borders, and you can add bullet points, with color-coded bullet points if you would like to. Different boxes, you can then make a frame if you would like to around the picture. So if you wanted to create a red, yellow, white, green, and then you can, change the thickness of the frame, borders, lines. Here you can create checkpoints, as you can see here, and then just tap it, and you can just really go crazy with this thing. I don't know how else to explain it other than it's phenomenal. I use it all the time, and I think that every one of us can definitely have a great. I can't get rid of it now. Hold on one second. Let me get rid of that thing. All right. There we go. It's done. But as you can see there, and you can add arrows and so on. So the great thing about this is that you're going to be able to create some great images. Now let's just say I love this image. I love this image. I'm gonna go and change it so I can actually add this to my social account and then have it posted later on. So I'm gonna change the text to say, "Is your business growing slowly?" Well, I'm just writing a text here, so give me 1 second. Will speed up the process. Just like that. And what I'm going to do is then make sure it fits. So I may have to open it up like this. And then I'm going to change the text font size, or the font alone. Bubble with pick. No, we don't want that. We'll leave it as is. There we go. You're going to have to really find what text you like best. For me, I like to use I don't like to use an Arial. I like to use something that's different, just depending on what you're writing again. If you're writing a note or pad or something like that, then you might want to suggest using something like that. So I'm just trying to get this image to relate to a post for the legacy. That's all I'm doing as of right now. Let me see here. That's too poetry-ish. There we go. This is something that's not bad right there. I mean, I'm going to change the text size, go down a little bit more, and then I'll change the comment box smaller. That way it fits in the picture. I don't want to take the whole picture and make it where it's you can't really read it as well as not see the images. So I'm just going to go just like this, and we're done. And now I'm going to take this image and I'm going to share it on social media. Again, this is like a typewriter text. If you want to use Arial will be at the very top, and it'll look just like that. Or you can use the bold, Arial bold, A.R. Barkley, and then you can take off the bold, and so on. So, Julian, let's see, Arial Black. Arial Black is the most used font because It's the basic one. Usually comes with the system. And just like this, now I'm done. Now what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take this image, I'm going to save it on my computer, and I'm going to put it in the legacy program. I'm going to put turtle advertisement. Turtle ad. And then save. And now I have the image I like, I want, and I want to use it. And I want to post it. So I'm going to go to my social scheduler. I'm going to go to Visual Composer. I may have to log in again because I've been away for a bit. Let's see. Oh, no, we're good. I'm going to go ahead and upload from my device. And again, like I told you, if you add this image to your social scheduler, again, you're going to be able to keep it in there and use it down the road, which is something you definitely want to do if you don't want to keep creating image after image and not store it or save it. Well, you can save it to your computer, but you can also save it to the scheduler. And I'm going to look up turtle. Did I put it in the right place? Hopefully I did. Turtle ad, there it is. I called it turtle ad. I spelled it wrong, obviously. Hopefully Pat didn't see that. But as you can see, there's my image. There's the one I created again. This is original. Why? Because no one else has this. I'm the only one that has this. I mean, you can also add more text here using, your social scheduler. And then you can add your website at the bottom. www.25legacy.com. And then I'm going to change the font size. That way it fits there perfect. And then I'm going to change the background. And then make it transparent. I'm going to bold it. You can even take the background. I'm going to center this. That way it fits all the way across. That way it doesn't look so ugly. There we go. Just like that. I mean, again, you can add text here. You don't have to use the screen presser. You can just use the social schedule and add text right through here if that's what you would like to do. But you won't be able to add a comment box because this feature is not available with the social scheduler. It's just texting that's available. But you can create images like this. If you don't want the comment box, you can take it out and just use the text feature that you have with the social scheduler. And then click on attach image. And then you can then post this whenever you feel like it on all your social accounts, which is going to be branding your business, yourself, your company, your website. And you can do this anytime you please. Again, you have to take the time out to promote and do it whenever you have time, 30 minutes out of the day or even an hour out of the week. You log in and start creating all your posts, put research content, let the system do the research. You start posting about businesses and marketing and so on into the platform. That's going to help you build your brand and your company. This is imperative, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody is doing this. If you're not doing this, you're missing out. You're missing out big time on a lot of advertisement, a lot of branding. You're different. You're standing out from the crowd. This is what I want each and every one of you to do, because if you can do this and it works, and you can share this with your teams, you're only going to help duplicate your company and your business. Because if you're sharing this, showing them how to do this, they're going to love you for it, especially if they're seeing results. So take the time out. I mean, it takes a few minutes for what I just done there, because I was explaining, it took a little longer. But technically, what I've just done there could take me about 5 minutes. Easily. And then you can create some more stuff. Now, if your company has a background photo, you want to use that, you can use that too. You can use that image and share it. Okay, so what I want to ask you is, on the right, I think the chat box is open. If anyone has any questions, or if anybody asks, maybe they have a company name they want to share, I can create an image using their brand, their company, and show them how quickly they can create that without me explaining it. I'll just do it so they can see the power that you have in your hands using all this software. Why am I teaching you this stuff? Because if I'm able to give you this value, and you're able to share it with your team, and they're using the first product in the legacy to share the software and share it on social media whenever they decide to schedule it, it's only going to increase the sales for the company, put money in your pocket, build you as a leader, and help you brand your company as well. I mean, if you have just you doing it, you're only going to reach so many people. But if you have, I don't know, 550, 25 people, then okay, good question. When I'll get to that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna choose a date to post this. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna post it now. Why not? I'm gonna post it now. Let's have some fun. That way, when we get to our social account, we'll see it in about a minute or so. The saved images. If you go to your social schedule and you click on Visual Composer, okay. Once you click on Visual Composer, it's gonna take you to the area. Now you have your images right here. If you click on your images, these are all the images that you have uploaded. And once you click on it, voila. And look, the image that I created is right here. It's always going to be stored here. Okay? Now, as a member without a pro account, you have 4 uploads a month. So you got 4 images a month. For those of you that chose the $8 upgraded feature with it, then you can upload unlimited. And this is what I do every morning. I'm not up at 6 o'clock in the morning posting these images. I created it the day before, and I add it, and I put my text on it, my logo, and voila, I'm done. And what that does is, while I'm sleeping, my business is being promoted. My brand is being promoted. Everything I'm trying to do is getting my eyes on the prize. Why will I do it? Why waste the time? It's not a waste of time. It's called income producing activities. Getting people to see my brand, getting people to see the website, getting people to see the images and be, man, what do you think they're thinking when they see an image that they've never seen before? But it looks great. Even though it may be a company that they may be in too. You guys may be in the same company, but because you have the capabilities to create an image that they've never seen before, they're gonna follow you. They're gonna mind, wow, how is he doing that? What software is he using? And when you start having your YouTube training videos and you're sharing that with people, they're going to subscribe. They're not only going to subscribe, they're going to follow you, and they're going to say, hey, how did you do it? And you answer the questions. Next you know, hey, I'm in a company, how do you make money? And voila, now you're getting signups, you're getting subscribers, people are following you, you're building your brand, and you're getting better at what you're doing. I mean, just all around. Now this type of, again, this software will be here as long as we have it, but what we have also coming down the pipeline is the clickable image software. So it's going to be even better. That software is going to be added inside the Legacy, where when you create these images, now that you're going to be able to make them clickable. So when you post on social media, someone clicks on the image, they go to wherever you want them to go. So that software, that's going to be absolutely free when we add it for every member inside of the Legacy. Every active member. That means you have a paid account. So once you get that information, once you get that, I mean, we're just gonna keep making it better and better and better as time goes by, so you guys can really get out there and start sharing your opportunities, your blogs, websites, etc. It's just gonna get more people to see your photo. And I'm gonna show you what the image looks like. This is the one I shared a few minutes ago, as you can see there. This is the one I shared at the beginning of our training, but as you can see, there's the brand. I mean, it doesn't go nowhere. This is what I want people to see. It's a great quote and everything, but this is the real goal, is to get them to see this. And then with the keywords, $25 Legacy, this is what's going to get people to see all the $25 Legacy. If you're not using that post, you need to start using the hashtag $25 Legacy. As you can see, Just Wise is using it. So thanks again, photo. You just open my eyes and help me. You're welcome, Eric. Thank you. As you can see here, listen, this guy's not even in our opportunity. He's not even in our opportunity. But he is sharing the photo because good morning if you lose someone, but you find yourself you've won. And again, he's sharing the one that I created because it's a great quote. It really is. And what that's going to do is get more eyes on the prize. As you see, Thomas DeLuca is here. He has the hashtag. This is the keyword, just to get people to see your stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this one. She shared it, and she's not even in the opportunity. But because it's a great quote, has, again, hashtags in there, she's sharing it. This is the fan page that I have. Obviously, I got 84 people that reached. That's amazing. This is 84 people that are not organic. organic. But again, they could just be from posting. We're changing lives using social media. If you're reading this, means I'm making money. Get paid to build your brand. Powerful message. Why? Because it reached 84 people. You see that right there? I mean, it's good stuff, man, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, John the other day showed his fan page. You see how many likes and shares he got? And he only has about 4 or 5 posts. I don't know how many he has there now, but as you can see, he can add more and more value. Now when he starts creating these type of images, how many shares you think he's going to get then? And I assure you, once he starts using this type of software and methods that we have here, we just trained about, he's going to get maybe double or maybe another quarter more likes and shares for his images for his company. That company he's sharing, I forgot the name of it, sorry. But here's John Fisher, another image. Is MX Biz. Again, these are images that you can create, okay? Because you have the capabilities now to create some great stuff here. All right, so just take the time out to do it, man. Any one of these images you can share. Any one of these, and create pencils. You can create the words. Just because you see magazines with this type of image software doesn't mean you can't create it. Now you have the capability to do this, so there's no excuses. No excuses. ScreenPresso, Pixlr, get in there and have fun. Now, let me show you another image. So if you go to your library, so I'm going to open up the files, and I'm going to go to Pictures. I'm going to go to Legacy, and I'm just going to see if I think I have saved some. Here's another transparent image. There's a baby with grass towel. I don't know. That's what I called it, just so I can remember. I'm going to open it up. Everybody loves baby images. You know, it's just mothers, nurturing, caring. This is what's going to happen. Now, see how surprised he looks, and he's looking this way. Now, imagine your logo right here, right? Your logo, your brand, and then saying something. Now, if I was selling a health product, this would be a great image. Anything that has to do with selling the typical vitamin product, anything of that nature. In my case, it would be the legacy. Creating a legacy for your children or something of that nature. That's what I would add here. So, why not add it? Let's do it, right? Let's have some fun. So, ScreenPresso, let's get to work. So I hit the print screen. I'm going to grab the photo. Again, with the crosshairs. Go right over the image. I'm just aligning it. There we go. Now we have it in ScreenPresso. Now I'm going to pull it up. And we're going to edit it and make it really stand out. There it is. Now, guess what? We can add a chat box. We can add logos. If you have a logo that's PNG, you can add that logo here too, as long as it's PNG. Or you can, even if you created your logo in JPG, you now know how to create it and make it transparent. So you can always have your logo. Again, I haven't taken the time out to do it. Maybe I should. Is create a phenomenal logo that has it so I don't have to keep writing it. That's a great idea, actually. I think I'm going to do that shortly. But in the meantime, let's just say, because we have one, but it's okay. I mean, we can add other ones as well. So let's just say I wanted to, let's see, I'm trying to find, I got one that's in the legacy file. This is a logo here that I like, but I think this one's in JPG. 25 Legacy, yeah, it's in JPG. I would have to make it transparent, okay? This is for our retail products of the Legacy. This is our logo for that. But if I can make it transparent, so that way I can just use this in this pot and always have it here. But again, because it's only the retail products, I won't use this for this training. I'm just going to go ahead and write it here. I'm going to put and then I'm going to open it up. Pay no mind to it right now. I'm going to try to get the green that's around his head, that same color. So if I tap there, And then I changed this to black. Yeah, black is too bold. I wanted to kind of stand out, but not so. Let's see, it's too red. Maybe no glow. Maybe I won't add a glow. A little one. Maybe I should add a white glow. White glow with a little bit of glow with. There we go. That'll stand out a little bit. And then change the font size. Go with 27. Just like that. You could make it a bit smaller, but just to fit all of it in the white area. But hey, maybe I should. I don't know. I covered a baby's forehead, right around there. 25 Legacy. Let's see. I'm trying to think. What can I do to make it really stand out while I'm on this training? You can't say the opacity, bold. There we go. I like italicized. I'm gonna add a little. I'm gonna add a line to it. Not that one. I'm gonna add one of these lines here. You're gonna be able to change the thickness once you. Oh, not that type of line. That's freehand. Oops. So what I'll do, I'll just select that and delete it, and then go back. I want to select this one. I guess that's freehand. Oops. That's what the squiggly means. I haven't used that in a while. It's the arrows. This is the line I want. And then I'm going to add it just like that. Just have a base under the logo or name. And then I can change the color. And I'm going to choose the green. Choose a darker green this time. That way it kind of goes with the image. In my particular instance, because my brand, I like to use the orange. I'm going to use orange at this time. But again, you can then do as you wish. Again, this is my photo, so I'm doing whatever I want. So I'm going to go ahead and change. And I'm going to put the green as the outside. See, but it kind of looks like a mellow yellow. It looks funny. There we go. Talk about legacy. What are you leaving your children behind, or something like that? I would put here, just to give it the meaning. Your children behind. And then I'm going to go ahead and change the font size. Change it to opacity, but we don't need that. The glow color looks horrible. We're going to change everything to exactly the same text we have up top. That's a bit more orange. Here we go. That's yellow. Glow color. Oh, it's glow color. We'll go with 0. I'll go with. You guys might have a creative eye, better than me, I'll tell you. But I mean, what the point I'm trying to make here is that any one of you can do this in a matter of minutes, and to start creating something different, something that no one's ever seen, and that's what's going to get you to stand out of the box. See? What are you leaving your children behind? 25 Legacy. You can either have a small circle symbol or a click now button. Once we make this clickable, this is what I love about this. Once we get our clickable image software, it's going to work really well with this. Because we're going to be able to just add any YouTube link, button, any button we want, we're going to be able to add here, which is going to be phenomenal. So let's say this was a video that we're going to watch. I can add it right there. So when I add this on social media, well, obviously it won't be that big, but you get the idea. Or I can add this, make it smaller, and add here. And I can put watch video now, and then I can take the arrows and place it right on it like this. And then, play video, watch video, click here to watch video. There's going to be a lot of things we're going to do down the line. This is why we're gonna make this so you guys can really have fun, great images, and then even a yes, let me in now button, add it right there, and then when someone clicks on it on social media with our clickable image software, woohoo, yeah, baby, you're gonna get eyes on your promotion. There we go, just like that. Look at how that looks. Much better than that image. And again, we got this image from Google. We got this image from Google. There was no watermark. We just added content. We're building our brand, and we want to share it on social media. So this is what we want right now. We want people to see what we're trying to promote. We're getting our brand, our name, everything out there, and just save the image. I'll save this for later use. So I'm going to put it in a legacy file and just name it baby ad number 1, and then save. And now it's there. And I can use it for later. I can save it to my computer, or as you know, we can add it to the scheduler, and then go Visual Composer, and then save it here for later use when we need it. I'm going to put upload from my device, and I'm going to name it baby ad number 1, and then open. Voila. So what do you think? How's that look? Not bad, huh? I mean, you have to understand, we can create this image looks like it was done, I mean, I don't know what you see, but for me, I love it. Again, I'm doing it kind of quick, trying to create these images quickly, but you can really get fancy, change the right content, the right font size, background shadow to it. As you can see, there's a little shadow to it. You can add shadows. You can really create a phenomenal looking ad in a few minutes using exactly the method that I'm teaching you here and getting people to see your program. And this image looks phenomenal. He looks excited. 25 legacy. What are you leaving your children behind? Powerful message, because we all want to leave something for our children. For those that do have children, we want to leave something behind. We want to leave something for them to be able to continue to progress, as they get older, and you wither away. But you get stuck there. And it's a great ad. I love it. So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and find out if you guys have any questions. We're going to open up, I'll open up the mic, and I forgot to share with you guys the update on the legacy, so I'm going to do that as well. Let me go ahead and leave this image as is. I'm not going to share it right now because I don't have clickable image software yet, but when we do have it, we will be sharing that. I'm going to go ahead back to my home page. Let's see. I want to see how it looks like on Twitter. Because remember, we're using Twitter and LinkedIn as well, because that's where we're posting this stuff. So you can see what it looks like. Let's go Twitter. Sometime today. All right, here we go. I'm going to go to my tweets. There it is. No one has that. No one has that. That's just a retweet. But you can see here, you have to understand, bringing people to come see your stuff. Again, you're not going to create a following overnight. It's going to take time. But the point is that you be consistent with your posts. I mean, your tweets earned 10,752 impressions over the last week. That means 10,750 people seen my posts. Seen it. They didn't click on it. They've seen it. That's what impressions means. If you want to know how many clicks you got, now that's what this tells you, the social schedule. I mean, so Twitter will give you that, but you're going to have to pay for it. This will tell you right here. In the past 7 days, it tells you right here. Past 24 hours, I got 137 clicks. That people clicked on it. There's going to be some upgrades with the system because these clicks, eventually, hopefully, when it's updated, it's going to be sending them somewhere we want them to go, or in that nature. nature. But again, we can't overwrite people's blogs or content because that's stealing. So we have to, do it the right way, the legal way. So that being said, there's going to be some updates with the system down the road. But as of right now, sharing great content is going to get you these clicks. Yes, Sherry, it's going to be available for Pinterest. Not all. It'll be available for Pinterest. It'll be available for Facebook, Google Plus, and LinkedIn. And then if you have your LinkedIn connected to your Twitter account, it'll automatically promote to your Twitter too, automatically by you just sharing it on LinkedIn. Because that's what I did. So actually 5, if you think about it that way. I've connected my Twitter account to LinkedIn, so whenever I post on LinkedIn, it'll go automatic. Now it gives you the option to automatically post on Twitter, so it'll automatically do that. So which is great. So you're promoting to 5 major social sites, which is phenomenal. This is going to really get people to see your brand. Now, if you're creating content like this, and then you may even want to create a blog and have a video training of that. And people see this, say, hey, man, this guy, he's got some great photos. Where is he getting this stuff? They may ask you. You may get a message, hey, how you doing this? How you doing that? And when you're creating YouTube videos and you're giving that value, they see you as a leader, and it's going to create stats. As you can see, I've been away for the weekend, but I'm starting to pick up on my clicks. Usually around upper hundreds, but I'm getting back in. As you can see, it kind of dropped off over here these past 24th to the 27th. Obviously, as you can see here, that was towards the weekend, and I had a nice long weekend, so I didn't really bother to do anything. But your stats will show you where you're slacking and where you need to pick up. But they'll tell you the content that you posted. Again, the Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and so on. Now, when you post on Facebook, you can post to all your social accounts. Look how many people are going to be able to take a look at it. Because I'm an admin of a group. I have a few groups, and the total amount of people can actually get to see my posts, 18,119 people. Because of the groups that I'm the admin of, I have about 10,000 and 9,000, 5,000. You may have more, or you may have less, but point is, they get to see your post too if you share it using the social scheduler. So I'm on the phone, like, man, I wish I could see this live. I don't see what that, but message you said there. But as you can see, you have the power to now not only create those images, but schedule it whenever you want them to go out. And as you can see, I schedule it to go out immediately. You can schedule it to go out the next week. You can schedule one to go out every morning. You can schedule one to go out next year. You can even schedule something for 4th of July right now. I mean, if you look up for an image, say happy 4th of July. 4th July images. Why am I teaching you this? Because if you're not using the software you're paying for right now, it's a shame. It really is a shame. I mean, you have to understand, you have it at your disposal. You might as well use it. So look at this. This is a nice image. Happy 4th of July. And then save image as. And then happy 4th of July. Save it here. There we go. And I'm going to go to my scheduler, go to Visual Composer, and I'm going to set it to go out on 4th of July. Because 4th of July, I'm taking a trip, going to visit my family, and but I'll probably be lighting fireworks, sipping on some something nice while I'm posting. But you'll see exactly what I mean. This is something that any business owner wants to get their hands on. You can even use a template. Templates are great. Listen, the template's already created. Let's do that. Let's show you the templates. I mean, if you don't have one. I'm going to upload for the device, and I'm going to put the 4th of July, said happy, right? Happy 4th of July, was it? There we go. Hit open. And then what I'm going to do, if you want to add your brand around it, you can just take the text and add your little logo or brand right here. Not logo, but you can add text of your logo to it. Hopefully in the future we're going to be able to add your picture logo. But in the meantime, if you have a template, remember a template is already whatever text that you want to add to the template it's already in the settings area. This is the text that I want on every template without me having to put it there all the time. This is where you're going to be able to set that. You can set the heading text, the slogan, the display URL, and the body text. And then you click on Save Settings. Once you do that, every image you post, okay, and then whatever template you add, it's going to have that on the template, this text. This is to speed up the process, so that way you don't have to keep writing it. You can write whatever you want, you can change it whenever you want, and just click on Save. So say this week you want to promote one of your businesses and only that, then you write that text here, and once you add the image, you go to template, we're going to select one, we'll select this one, and automatically it's going to post the stuff that you want on it, as you can see here. Then you can edit the move, you can take this and move it around if you want, so it fits. And then hit confirm, and voila. Let me move the image a little bit more to the left, that way America is legible. And voila, although the July is now. That can't be seen, but you get the idea. I wish I could make it a little bit smaller. Let's see here. Oh, I can. Awesome. Forgot about that. I didn't know we had that feature. But anyway, here we go. Now what I would do is just make it evenly, make it a little bit smaller, and add it just like that. And then hit confirm. And voila, there you go. God bless America. Happy 4th of July. Then you got your company logo, name, description, and so on. You can choose what template you want to use. These templates, again, you get, I think, 6 free. Use the Pro, you get all of them. And then it just got the iPad one, as you can see there. Looks great. Probably looks better than the one I just chose. And you got your company name. Again, you can change the fonts of the your title, the headline. Don't forget, you can change the font, you can change the size, you can change the color, you can change the background. You can even add a white background to it, and then you can make it transparent. Choose, and you can make it full screen. This is a quick photo editor. I mean, it doesn't have the features like Screen Presso does, but you can still create some great stuff, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and center that. And voila. I don't know why this, there we go. Just like that. And then you can, obviously this text, you can barely read it, but you can also change the size of that, so it can be legible. And we're going to go ahead and open this up all the way and make it legible. That's why. There we go. It's perfect. Like this. You can do this any day you choose, you know? Take the time out, you know? Let's have some fun with it. I'm going to go ahead and open this up like that. Let's see here. Just like that. And just kind of. You can change the blue. You want it to match this darker blue. Take it, go to the darker blue, and have some fun with it. Just like so. And there we go. And choose. Now, that looks a little purple, but you can, I think I have to go far down. Huh? Hey, I suck. What you want me to do? There we go. Good. Got my 4th of July post. I'm going to attach it. And guess what I'm going to say? I'm going to put it on all social media that I have connected. I'm going to then add my website. And I'm going to hashtag. And I'm going to put 4th July and see what happens. Because this here, hey, that's Croatian. What's the matter with you? That's not Russian. What I'm going to do is grab, as you can see here, these are the keywords that are going to get your post seen by hundreds of thousands of people right now. These green dots. The system does it automatically. This is a phenomenal software. You don't have to go searching for keywords. Just type in what you want to type here, and it'll find it for you. And as you can see here, fireworks, Independence Day, barbecue, family, okay? Let's see what else. USA, America. I wouldn't put competition, but you could if you want to. And then I'm going to put the legacy as well. So I'm going to go ahead and my top five, these are the ones that I like, the recent ones. Put the legacy so I can brand the legacy as well. Social media, and then the legacy, which is, I don't know where it is. But that's okay, I'll just type it in here. Hashtag $25 legacy. And I'm going to post this on the 4th of July. I'm going to post it at, see, Sunday, you have to think, Sunday, people aren't working, so if you look at your schedule, they probably they got Monday off, so that's 4th of July is on a Monday. So they got Sunday off, so they're not going to wake up real early for 4th of July. Possibly, yeah. Hey, they don't work. If you don't work, you might going to sleep a little later. Usually I would post it at 6. I'm going to post it at 8. So I'm going to choose the date and time, and I'm going to select the 4th of July. So I'm just going to go to next month, click on next. Here's July 4, and I'm going to set it for, I'll put it at 7 in the morning. That should be fine. 7 a.m. and confirm. And voila. There we go. Now you have something for that holiday. You can schedule out all holidays right now if you wanted to. You can go to Christmas, you can go to Halloween. I mean, this thing, you can go all the way down to 100 years from now, where you won't even be around and schedule stuff. Depending if you just born today, you possibly may make it. But that's it. I don't know what else to tell you other than if you're not having fun doing this, then you're not having fun. If it feels like a burden to you doing this, then don't upgrade. Don't upgrade and just use the free feature. If that's a burden to you, then I don't know what to tell you. Because you have to understand, every company markets. I don't care what company, what brand you are, they have logos, pictures, everything everywhere. Let's look up Walmart on Twitter. Let's see. Let's search Walmart. Why am I doing this? Because you have to see what Walmart is doing. It's posted. It said, awesome, John. I'm going to have to check that out. As you can see, top news. Okay? With Amazon site, Walmart to offer free shipping for 30 days. Here's Walmart channel. Let's go look at Walmart's Twitter feed. Let's see what they got. That's a recall. They have some GIF images, and as you can see there, but they're doing what we're doing. Walmart doesn't even have that many reshares and likes. So, they have 796,000 followers, 91 likes. So you can see why. If you get 1 or 2 retweets and follows, that's great, man. Don't be bashful. Don't be ashamed. Because if you get more likes, eventually this is going to grow. If Walmart's not getting that many, why should you? When you become better at what you're doing, you're going to get this type of stuff. It just takes time. And then when you start creating the content that people actually want to read and you're reaching the right people, the right keywords, this will rise. The likes and the shares. And then what's going to happen is your notifications is going to start blowing up. And then you're going to be added. People are going to start following you. People are going to start retweeting your stuff. They're going to start adding you to the list, just like this. I don't know what list these are, but they're adding me to them. Again, they like them, retweet, and add you to list, and friend you, and follow you. Again, some people will follow you and they'll unfollow you just because they want you to follow them, and they're trying to build their following base that's not organic, which is terrible. But you get the idea. You've seen even Target. Let's go to Target quickly so you can see the advertising. This is what I'm trying to teach every single one of you to do. If you can create images like Target, look at 1.83 million followers, which is amazing. As you can see here, Deals in Summer, they have video. Obviously, we didn't do video yet, but eventually we will. Popcorn, my one-word distraction. Hashtag, very powerful. We teach you this stuff. You can create this image, but even better, you can add text. You can add your information on here. Again, Target is well known. You're not yet, but you're getting there slowly but surely, organically. It don't matter what opportunity you promote now. You may not be an opportunity 10 years from now. You may be doing something else, but you will still be building your brand and your personal website, possibly building yourself and your social accounts. You want to continue to do so. Target's been around a long time. Okay, so that being said, once you get to that point, you're going to get 10,000 followers. You're going to get 5, and then you're going to get, my first goal was to get 100 followers. I'm at over 2,000 now, close to 2,400. My next goal is 3,000 followers. When I get there, then my next goal 4, and so on. But I'm going to continue to do it, continue to brand, because those followers are not going nowhere. Why? Because I'm posting stuff that I want to post about that they like to read, and I want to continue to get likes, followers. Your goal is that it might not happen in 1 year. You might not get 1 million likes, 1 million followers in 1 year. That's fine. But you're getting organic followers, organic leads, and so on. So just keep it kosher, just like that. I guess I'm extending this call, but look at this. Look at this photo here. This is a great photo. Okay? National Sunglasses Day. You can do this, ladies and gentlemen. You don't always have to be about business. You can add a pineapple with glasses. You can create that using Screenpresso. I've done that on many occasions. I actually added a cat and I put glasses on it, and it was a hit. It was a hit, and you guys are going to be able to do exactly this. This is what you're learning today. So other than that, I'm going to stop babbling, because if I keep going, you guys are going to keep dropping off and getting upset.